Edmunds says these 6 SUVs are the most reliable for 2026, and the last one costs less to maintain than most rivals. First, Toyota RAV4. The Toyota RAV4 is one of the most consistently recommended SUVs because it focuses on long-term reliability instead of flashy features. Edmunds highlights this SUV for buyers who want something that works every day without surprises. The RAV4 uses a proven engine design that has been on the road for many years, which reduces the risk of unknown problems appearing later. Power delivery stays smooth even as mileage increases, and there are fewer reports of major mechanical failures compared to many competitors in the same size class. Another reason the RAV4 stands out is how well it holds up with daily use. Components such as the suspension, steering, and braking systems tend to last longer than average when maintained properly. Owners often report fewer unexpected repair visits, which keeps ownership stress low. The drivetrain setup is straightforward and avoids unnecessary complexity, making it easier and less expensive to service over time. Electronics in the RAV4 are also more stable than many newer SUVs. Screens, driver assistance systems, and safety features tend to work consistently without frequent glitches. This matters because electronic repairs can become costly when problems stack up. Edmunds often points out that reliability is not just about engines, but about how well all systems work together long-term, and the RAV4 performs well in this area. Fuel efficiency is another strong point. The RAV4 delivers steady real-world efficiency that matches expectations, which helps keep running costs predictable. Maintenance needs are also well understood, with widely available parts and service support. This reduces downtime and makes long-term ownership easier. The biggest strength of the Toyota RAV4 is that it does not rely on untested technology or complicated systems. It focuses on durability, predictable ownership costs, and consistency year after year. That is why Edmunds continues to recommend it as a smart SUV to buy in 2026 for people who want reliability without long-term headaches. Second, Honda CR-V. The Honda CR-V is one of the most consistently recommended SUVs because it is built around long-term reliability instead of short-term excitement. Edmunds points to the CR-V as a vehicle that focuses on doing basic things correctly for many years. This SUV does not rely on experimental systems or risky designs, which is a big reason it performs well over time. Buyers who choose the CR-V often do so because they want something that works the same way today, next year, and several years down the road. One of the strongest areas of the CR-V is its engine and drivetrain design. Honda has used variations of this setup for a long time, which means most weaknesses have already been addressed over the years. Power delivery is smooth and predictable during everyday driving. There are fewer reports of sudden mechanical failures compared to many other SUVs in this class. As mileage increases, the engine continues to perform in a stable way without developing major problems that require costly repairs. Daily driving puts stress on suspension and steering parts, and this is another area where the CR-V performs well. Components such as control arms, bushings, and steering systems tend to last longer than average when driven normally. This reduces the chance of frequent shop visits. Owners often report that the vehicle continues to feel stable and controlled even after many years of use. This helps keep ownership stress low. Electronics are a major reason many modern SUVs fail owners, but the CR-V avoids overcomplication. The systems used are practical and proven rather than experimental. Displays, safety systems, and driver assistance features usually work consistently without random shutdowns or warning messages. This is important because electronic problems are often expensive and difficult to diagnose. Edmunds values this kind of stability because it directly affects long-term ownership costs. Interior durability is another reason the CR-V earns strong recommendations. Materials inside the cabin hold up well under daily use. Controls remain functional, switches do not fail early, and interior components do not wear out quickly. This matters for people who keep their vehicles for many years. A vehicle that still feels solid inside after long use reduces frustration and adds to overall satisfaction. Fuel efficiency is another area where the CR-V performs consistently. Real-world fuel usage usually stays close to expectations instead of getting worse over time. This helps owners plan their expenses more accurately. Maintenance schedules are also straightforward and well documented. Parts are easy to find, and service is widely available, which keeps maintenance costs reasonable. Another important factor is how the CR-V handles long-term ownership. Many SUVs feel fine when new but develop small issues that slowly pile up. The CR-V tends to avoid this pattern. Problems do not stack up quickly, and owners are less likely to experience repeated unexpected repairs. This is a key reason Edmunds continues to recommend it for buyers looking at 2026. The Honda CR-V is not designed to impress with risky technology or flashy ideas. Instead, it delivers consistency, durability, for people who want an SUV that stays reliable year after year without constant attention. The CR-V remains one of the safest choices Edmunds recommends for 2026. Third, Lexus RX. The Lexus RX is recommended by Edmunds because it delivers one of the most consistent ownership experiences in the SUV market. This model is not designed to impress for a short time and then fall apart later. Instead, it focuses on long-term stability, which is exactly why it continues to rank high in reliability data. Many SUVs look appealing when new, but ownership becomes frustrating as miles add up. The RX avoids that pattern by relying on proven systems that are already well understood. A key reason the Lexus RX earns strong recommendations is its engine and transmission reliability. The powertrain is not overloaded with experimental technology, which greatly reduces failure risk. Acceleration remains smooth and predictable, and gear changes stay consistent even after years of driving. This matters because transmission issues are one of the most expensive problems SUV owners face, and the RX has a history of avoiding them. Ride quality is another area where the RX performs well over time. Suspension tuning prioritizes balance instead of aggressive performance. This reduces stress on suspension components, helping them last longer. The SUV maintains a stable driving feel on highways and city roads without developing looseness or vibration as mileage increases. Edmunds values this because comfort and control staying intact over time is a strong indicator of overall vehicle quality. The electrical systems in the Lexus RX are built with reliability in mind. Instead of overloading the vehicle with complex and untested features, Lexus uses technology that has already been refined. Infotainment systems, safety sensors, and driver assistance features typically continue working properly without frequent resets or failures. This is important because electronic repairs can be costly and difficult to diagnose in modern SUVs. Interior construction is another strength. The RX uses materials that resist wear from daily use. Buttons, switches, and controls continue functioning properly instead of becoming loose or unresponsive. Seats maintain their structure, and interior panels do not easily develop noise or rattles. Over time, this makes the vehicle feel solid rather than aged, which contributes to owner satisfaction. Maintenance is also easier than many expect from a luxury-branded SUV. Service intervals are clear, parts availability is strong, and routine maintenance does not involve complicated procedures. Because the RX avoids high-stress performance tuning, mechanical components tend to last longer with basic upkeep. This helps keep long-term ownership costs predictable. Fuel efficiency remains steady throughout ownership. The RX is not tuned for extreme power output, which reduces wear on internal components. This design choice supports longevity and helps prevent the gradual decline in performance that many owners experience in other SUVs as mileage increases. Another reason Edmunds continues to recommend the Lexus RX is resale value. Reliable vehicles that age well maintain stronger market demand. Owners who eventually sell or trade the RX often find it holds value better than many competitors, especially those known for long-term reliability issues. The Lexus RX also avoids the problem of accumulating minor issues. Some SUVs develop small problems that individually seem insignificant but collectively become frustrating. The RX is known for minimizing these issues, which leads to fewer service visits and less downtime. Overall, the Lexus RX stands out because it delivers reliability without drama. It does not rely on marketing trends or risky redesigns. Instead, it focuses on consistent performance, durable construction, and ownership confidence. That balance is why Edmunds continues to recommend it as one of the most reliable SUVs to buy heading into 2026. Fourth, Subaru Forester. The Subaru Forester is often recommended because it focuses on things that actually matter in daily ownership, instead of flashy features that do not last. This SUV is built around long-term durability, steady performance, and predictable ownership costs, which is why it keeps appearing in reliability-focused lists. The design is simple and practical, which helps reduce long-term problems. There are fewer complicated systems compared to many newer SUVs, and that usually means fewer failures over time. One major reason the Forester stands out is its balanced engineering. The engine setup is designed for consistency rather than aggressive output. This helps reduce stress on internal parts during everyday driving. Many owners report stable performance even after high mileage because the vehicle is not tuned for extreme power or sharp acceleration. This approach helps protect major components over the long run. The Forester also has a reputation for strong structural design. The body construction is solid, and the platform has been refined over several generations instead of being changed constantly. When a platform stays mostly the same, engineers have time to fix weaknesses instead of introducing new ones. That long refinement process is one reason reliability scores stay high. Another important factor is visibility and layout. The driving position is upright and clear, which makes daily use easier and less stressful. This may not sound like a reliability feature, but easier driving often leads to fewer mistakes and less strain on the vehicle in tight spaces, traffic, and parking situations. Over years of ownership, that matters more than people realize. Maintenance access is another reason the Forester performs well long-term. Basic service tasks are straightforward, and parts availability is strong in many markets. This reduces delays and complications when routine work is needed. Vehicles that are easier to maintain tend to stay in better condition, because owners are more likely to keep up with regular care. The all-wheel drive system is designed to work consistently rather than aggressively. It distributes power smoothly and does not rely on extreme electronic intervention for normal driving. This reduces wear on drivetrain components compared to systems that constantly switch modes or force power changes. The result is steadier operation across different road conditions. Interior design also plays a role in durability. Materials are chosen for wear resistance rather than luxury appearance. Buttons, switches, and controls are physical and simple, which helps them last longer than fully touch-based systems. Screens are present but not overloaded with unnecessary functions, lowering the risk of electronic failures. Fuel efficiency is another quiet strength. The Forester does not chase maximum performance numbers, so fuel use stays reasonable. Efficient operation often goes hand in hand with lower engine stress, which helps long-term reliability. Vehicles pushed harder for power usually show wear sooner. Crash safety structure and driver assist systems are integrated in a straightforward way. These systems are refined rather than experimental, which reduces software-related problems. When safety systems work predictably, they support daily driving instead of creating frustration or faults. The Forester also avoids extreme redesigns from year to year. Changes are gradual, which helps maintain consistency across model years. This stability makes it easier to identify proven configurations instead of dealing with first-year problems. Buyers benefit from engineering that has already been tested over time. Overall, the Subaru Forester earns its place on this list because it stays focused on real ownership needs. It prioritizes durability and practical design instead of chasing trends. That approach is exactly why it continues to score well and remains a strong recommendation for people who want an SUV that works the same way year after year without constant surprises. Fifth, Mazda CX-5. The Mazda CX-5 stands out as a highly reliable compact SUV due to its combination of solid engineering, efficient powertrain, and durable construction. Its engine and transmission are straightforward, providing smooth and consistent performance across daily driving conditions, while suspension and steering components maintain stability over time, reducing repair visits. Interior materials resist wear, controls stay functional, and the cabin holds up well even with years of use. Fuel efficiency remains steady, and routine maintenance is simple with widely available parts, keeping ownership costs reasonable. Electronics and safety systems are stable and proven, avoiding frequent faults or complicated repairs. Overall, the CX-5 delivers practical performance, dependable mechanics, and low long-term ownership stress, making it a smart choice for 2026. Finally, number 6 and the last one, Kia Sportage Hybrid. The Kia Sportage Hybrid ranks higher than many popular SUVs according to Edmunds. It offers excellent fuel economy without sacrificing space or comfort. The hybrid system is smooth and reliable, reducing long-term fuel costs, while the interior comes with modern tech and safety features that feel more expensive than its price. Compared to the RAV4, CR-V, Forester, and CX-5, the Sportage Hybrid scores higher for overall value, ride quality, and efficiency. This makes it a top choice for 2026 buyers who want a dependable SUV with fewer problems.